Welcome to the Prosperity Practice Podcast. This is Brandon Hanley. I am your host. Today we are doing another podcast that is simply in support of the email program that I have set up that is an automated mailer to help you focus on your prosperity, to help you focus on some positivity, to help you to look at the things that you want in your life. Not everybody is gifted or is trained their own mind to look at things that they want. They often think about what it is that they can get, most likely. They think about what they can get right now, maybe. But they rarely think about what it is that they really want. So this is really set up for you to stretch your imagination, to think about and look at the life that you really want and really become embroiled in it, really soak yourself in it. What kind of life would you like to have, really, if money was no object? And a lot of times that's too big of a gap to jump and to get into the mindset of, so we're going to build up to it. Today is day number 4. And if you are on the Prosperity Practice mailer, then you'll know that your check today, your virtual check today, is going to be for $800. If you're not a member, head on over to prosperitypractice.com. That's prosperity-practice.com. And /begin here. You can sign up for this mailer. It's complimentary. There is no monetary charge for you, but I can't tell you that it is free because there is a cost associated with it. The cost is for you to open the email and use your mind and to think a little bit on what it is that you might actually want in your life. If that cost is too great for you, well, maybe this isn't for you. If that cost sounds like something that is intriguing, it's not something that you normally do, and it's something that you might like to lean into to get the feel for it, I encourage you to check it out. As always, with each email that you get, you're going to get on the bottom a little encouraging text. And today's encouraging text comes to you by way of Paul Zane Pilzer. Paul Zane Pilzer is an American economist, New York Times bestselling author, and social entrepreneur. He's written 11 books and is the founder of 6 companies, and he's been profiled in more than 100 publications, including on the front of the Wall Street Journal. Paul Zane Pilzer says, prosperity belongs to those who learn new things the fastest. Well, that's what this is. This is a learning exercise. This is a training exercise. This is an exercise where you train your mind for 30 days. And the quicker you can assimilate and apply this way of thinking, the idea is that you become more prosperous. So, look, man, I'm going to take it from a guy who's been has been profiled in more than 100 publications and has been on the front of the Wall Street Journal. I don't know that much more about this guy, but it seems to me like he's got his mind on something right. I've got another quote here for you by way of Wallace D. Wattles, who is definitely one of my favorite, recent favorite authors. His book, The Science of Getting Rich, has been one that I have done quite a bit of extensive reading on, and I've dug deep into that book. If you're not familiar with him, he is an American author, a New Thought writer, and he still remains a little bit obscure, but his writing has been widely quoted and remains in print in the New Thought and self-help movement. The book that I quote most often, Science of Getting Rich, was published in 1910. Wallace D. Wattles died in 1911. He passed away. His quote is, "Greatness is attained only by thinking of great thoughts." Think about that for a second. How many great thoughts do you have every day? Not necessarily of great ideas, and I'm sure that you do. You probably have plenty of great ideas, but here's what happens most of the times when you have a great idea. Here's a couple things that happen. You don't jot them down. You don't really flesh them out. They kind of become flashes of light and they go away and they're bursts of like, great, awesome thoughts, and they are great. But then you let them go. And you think things to yourself like, well, I can't do this. I can't do that. There's no reason. Why me? Why little old me? I couldn't do that. I couldn't find my keys this morning. I couldn't even scrape the ice off my vehicle today. There's no way I can have these great plans in my life. And you stop right there. You don't follow through with some of your great ideas. And to me, and I believe that Wallace D. Wattles, that's a tragedy. You're letting something go that is a great thought. And it's not even just a great thought. It's you've got to be your own big cheerleader. So when you're having prosperous thoughts, when you're thinking of prosperity, when you're playing this game, when you're spending your $800 today and you're looking around and you're saying, what would I even spend $800 on? I had a lot of people reach out. They had no idea what they would spend $800 on. It's already becoming difficult at $800, and this is just the beginning of the game. Well, some people said, hey, I'll do a weekend trip to Montreal. That's a hotel, gas and food with his wife. And another person said that they would get an apartment-sized sound system. Sure, $800. Go spend it however you like. And put as much detail, as much feeling, as much texture. Use all your senses as you do this practice, as you practice your prosperity. That's going to be day number 4. Again, if you're not already involved with the prosperity practice, you can find us over at prosperitypractice.com. That's prosperity-practice.com. Look forward to hearing from you how these are helping you. If they're helping you, if you're a member and you're going through the prosperity practice, how it's showing up in your life.